what's going on, guys? So with Russell T Davies coming back as the showrunner for Doctor Who, starting from 60th anniversary to beyond, he's been wanting Doctor Who to be Marvel stylised, which I do like the sound of that. There's rumours about bringing Christmas specials back, and we could get more spin-off shows, so I thought bring out my top 5 spin-off ideas. So during Russell T Davies' first run for Doctor Who during Christopher Eccleston and David Tennant's era, we have 3 spin-offs: Torchwood, The Sarah Jane Adventures and K9. If there's going to be spin-offs during his second run, I'm actually curious on ideas he's got. But anyway, let's spill the beans. Number 5, Unit. I actually thought this might be a good idea to have a military kind of spin-off series for Whoniverse, because it would be nice to learn more of Unit and how did Brigadier opened it. Well, I suppose that could be a flashback, but have Kate Stewart as the main character, I suppose, and any other Unit characters as well. Osgood could be also main character. Plus they could also bring the old characters from, classic and modern series as well, like Joe Grant, Mike Yates, Sergeant Benton, Martha Jones, Mickey Smith, Brigadier Bambera, and so on, honouring Brigadier and his legacy, and have the invasion of Earth, bring the old monsters like Axons, Autons, Demons, and also bring some new monsters as well, obviously. But who knows, that's something that they should do. Number 4, Davros. Yeah, I thought this would be a cool one to do. What they could do is have it like a Star Wars kind of style of the show. Make Davros some kind of an anti-hero like Loki, Venom, Morbius, and possibly Kraven the Hunter. And have Davros and the Daleks doing space battles and anything like that, really. They could also explore more Davros' backstory and why he wanted to create the Daleks and what made him created the Daleks. And more to the point, why does he want to create more? Because after the amount of crap he's been getting from the Daleks, getting exterminated by them. Being used by them and getting locked away in the basement by them. Yeah, it's a bit odd, creating something that has killed you before. So yeah, I think it would be nice to explore more of that, which I don't know if they have, because I don't really listen to Big Finish, unfortunately, but who knows. Number 3, The Preachers, with Mickey Smith and Jake Simmons, bring back Noel Clarke and Andrew Hayden Smith. I know what you guys might be thinking, but they're over a decade and a half older. Well, I suppose they could animate it with them voicing it, or they could de-age them, like what they did with Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury in Captain Marvel, and Alfred Molina as Doc Ock in Spider-Man No Way Home. And the technology we have in nowadays, there's a possibility they could do that. And what could happen in the show is have Jake and Mickey and I suppose Pete Tyler, how does he get involved with the Preachers? Because last time we saw him in The Age of Steel, he just walked off. And the next time we see him, he was in Torchwood in Parallel Earth version. So yeah, how did he get involved all of a sudden? But anyway, they should have Mickey and Jake going through different countries and fighting Cybermen in the factories, and how they opened their version of Torchwood and causing global warming that Pete Tyler once mentioned by teleporting one world to another, which is a great way to lead up to Army of Ghosts and Doomsday, because this happened 3 years after the events of The Age of Steel. So yes, I suppose 3 seasons could work, and the fact that The Age of Steel is actually my favourite Doctor Who episode of all time. Number 2, The 8th Doctor. Well, all Doctors need a series, of course. Give the 8th Doctor a wig as he looks better with long hair, like in the TV movie. Make it 90s or early 2000s kind of style and vibes, add the music and graphics and that, because I actually do think that would suit the 8th Doctor. I do love the 90s and 2000s artwork of the 8th Doctor novel. I mean, I suppose they could even base his episodes off those books. But if not, then, you know, explore more of the 8th Doctor story, like, on screen there, that would be great. Have some kind of, like, X-File kind of style to the 8th Doctor series. Could you imagine Doctor Who meeting X-Files? Because then at least all Doctors have a series. Well, sadly John Hurt won't be able to do that, but yeah. Number 1, Ace. Where do I begin? Definitely bring back Sophie Aldred as Ace. And what they could do is bring the kids from the Sarah Jane Adventures back, let it be the continuation of Sarah Jane Adventures, and see what they get up to after all this time, and honouring Sarah Jane after when she sadly died. And I did a lot of research about the unmade Sarah Jane Adventures episodes, and I suppose I could do those episodes in a spin-off, which also there's an episode with the destruction of Bannerman Road, which, whoa, could you imagine? And this could lead the, well, no longer teenagers, but young adults to where Ace is working in, which is Charitable Earth. And there's even one with Mr. Smith turning into human form. Oh my god. I could bring Professor Rivers and Shopkeeper back, and K9 definitely. And that would be really cool seeing Ace kicking ass again, like what she did with the Daleks with a baseball bat, and it would be great to see more of that. So which makes it my favourite spin-off ideas to do. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope it's a good one. I'm curious to know what your idea of spin-offs. You know, have spin-off shows like The Master, Clara and Ashildra, or maybe Ghost from The Return of Doctor Mysterio, or anything like that. If you've got any ideas for Doctor Who spin-off, drop your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always guys, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.